guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. Appreciate you all tuning in as always. It makes collecting a lot of fun. Collecting should be fun, but the YouTube community makes it even better. So I appreciate that, and all of you who leave comments and likes and all that stuff. It's just cool. So appreciate you. I wanted today to do a tale of two T-206's, and this is kind of a collecting story. I mean, it's not the most massive story, but for me, it was kind of fun and it worked out. And I just wanted to kind of share this upgrade story with you because it's just about getting cards and getting cards that make you happy and so on. So it starts with this card. And before the pandemic, I bought a bunch of T-206's, not a bunch, 3 or 4, raw, which is a little bit of a gamble. You know, you have to kind of worry about authenticity and so on. But I picked this one up along with a couple of others and sent them to SGC. That was my plan all along. I just thought it would be really fun. I looked on eBay for tobacco cards like this that were clean and not creased. And I thought, okay, these are not going to be 6s or 7s, but maybe they'll be 2s or 3s. And so this is Charlie O'Leary. He was a shortstop utility player for the Tigers. He was later a manager, later had a vaudeville show. Anyway, so that's O'Leary. And I like portrait cards too. So picked this one up and I sent it to SGC. And so that was fun. I liked the whole process of doing that. And, you know, it just gives me a project and a hobby. So the card came back as a 2.5. And I think two of the tobacco cards I sent were 2.5s and one was a 3. And so, you know, kind of about what I expected. And so that's the O'Leary. And so it lives in my collection. A little bit of staining there. It's got worn corners. You can also see that the centering is off. There's certainly more room on the top than the bottom. If you hold it this way, you can see that too. But that's the O'Leary. And, you know, I'm a collector. I'm stoked to have this in my collection. Made me happy. No complaints. Neat card. Real rich, dark orange background too. That always kind of struck me. Okay. So then I'm poking around on eBay and I see the same card in an SGC slab. And I see it, and it is ostensibly going for about the same price as this 2.5 that I have in my hands. And I'll hold them side by side. Maybe this will be the best way to do it. But on the left is the new card. So if you look at them side by side, you can kind of see that there's a few differences. The centering on the left card, the new card, is certainly tighter. The registration is cleaner. The image picture is just better. The orange is definitely brighter. There's no doubt about that. But it just kind of all around has a nicer look to it. And I'm about eye appeal, and there was nothing wrong with the 2.5. That's why I wanted it slabbed. It looks great as a T-206 portrait card. But I think you'll probably agree that the one on the left looks better. The corners have less wear, so on and so on and so on. And again, it's not about the number, it's about eye appeal. And in that case, the one on the left, the new card definitely wins out. So there's the new Charlie O'Leary card that I got. And not a huge number upgrade, it's an SGC 3. So again, I didn't go from a 2.5 to a 4.5. But I feel like that half grade distinction in these two cards, when you look at them side by side, is noticeable. And so then I get thinking, well, I'll put a buy it now or an offer in on this new Charlie O'Leary, and then I'll list the other one. And so the old one pays for the new one, and the new one is a better example. It's a little cleaner on the back. The centering isn't as good actually on the back, but it is a Piedmont 150 instead of the old one, which was a Piedmont 350. I don't get too caught up in that stuff. And actually backs don't concern me too much, as I just like good eye appeal on the front. But that's the story of two T-206's. The new upgrade, which is an SGC 3, and the older one that I had slabbed as an SGC 2.5. Just a fun process. It kind of worked out, and this is the one that will now live in my collection. I don't think I need to have 2 Charlie O'Learys, and the 2.5 maybe will find a good home that I had slabbed. So there it is, and it just makes the whole process fun. I wanted to tell that story, and show a new T-206 card that is in the collection, and that's the SGC3 Charlie O'Leary. So thanks as always for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.